Welcome everybody to the Coplan Cabana. We live in the south end of Louisville, Kentucky, at
Turn
the
y'all down.
Coplan Cabana, where Kimmy does all the work and they're just here for the show. At the Coplan Cabana. Cha cha cha.
So, where are you?
I'm at Heather's house.
Oh. Are you on your
I
phone?
just say I was trying to find a place to sit my
Do
phone.
you have your iPad?
I'm not getting off and then getting back on my iPad.
I was just trying to help you.
It is more so the charger reaching.
It has to be charged.
Well, my phone is on 41%, so yeah, kind of does.
I meant your iPad.
Again, that would require me hanging up and getting back on.
Again.
Okay, but with your attitude, it would be so much more convenient if you would get on your iPad because your phone looks like ass. So if you could do it on your iPad and maybe you'd be able to set it up with your iPad and charge it with your iPad. So
First
No,
world
I
that's why we
problem.
were
wouldn't
trying
because
to say that.
no, I wouldn't because my dashboard is too big for my iPad.
So it's my birthday.
It's almost said that. It's almost like you don't own my iPad or my car.
It's
I
my
was going to tell you that.
birthday. Shut the
Okay,
up.
you Anna.
Y'all are ruining my birthday vibes.
It's not
Hey.
your birthday yet.
Yes, it is.
This is
Shut the
Ellie's
hell up. If it was
birthday
a day before your
episode.
birthday, you'd say it too.
This is Ellie's birthday episode. So is that number right, or should it be 33?
It should be 33.
So welcome to episode 33 of the Coplan Cabana. It is Ellie's birthday episode. She will be 24 years old tomorrow, November the 20th. Happy birthday, Ellie!
Yay! Happy birthday, Ellie.
We have, as you can see, the decorations in the back. We have balloons, which Anna helped me with everything.
It's a wicked
I was
themed.
I was gonna say I did contribute in some way, even though I
She
can't be
did.
there right now.
That's all right.
She did. We are in the room together, Ellie and I. Hopefully, it won't be too bad of an echo.
I don't really hear it that bad anymore.
I do.
I was gonna say I can hear it, but
you can. Is it bad?
yeah, it more your voice echo is worse than hers.
I agree.
I was going to say I barely hear me. Back.
That's another thing though, is that Mom talks really loudly, no matter where she
Right,
is.
it's probably echoing on the moon right now. Like aliens are like,
I
the
know, I
Coplan
talk loud.
Cabana.
But when it's on the podcast, yeah, literally. When it's the podcast, Mom talks like she's talking to someone on the moon. She's yelling so
It's her
loudly.
presentation voice.
It is.
Okay, keep
I
it
do.
for work.
Okay. So this is how this episode will go. Because it's a birthday episode, we focus that episode on the person in which its birthday is. And so today is Ellie. So I thought I would first begin by, I wish I would have thought about this for Anna, but I'll just have to get her the next time she has a birthday. But I want to tell kind of their birth story.
Oh, cute.
Yeah. So with
Can't wait for Lils.
She fell out.
We
she
knew
was
this story
so
already, though.
independent. We'll save that. Say that. So with Anna, I would say I was trying, but I didn't try. Okay. But with Ellie, it was like
Because the world
all
just
of
needed
this,
me.
but it still took me 10 months to get pregnant with you. It's still like when I decided, okay, I'm ready to have a baby, I'm ready to get pregnant, it took 10 months. With Ellie, there was a lot of science in it. Like I tracked my ovulation, I took my temperature
Not how
by
you say that word.
ovulation. I took my I recorded my ovulation by taking my basal temperature in the morning. But more in the morning before I got out of bed, I took my temperature and I tracked it. So where I knew when my temperature spiked, technically I would be ovulating and I can increase the chances of getting pregnant. But it still took me 12 months. I was very obsessed with it. Could be why you have anxiety today. So yeah, it took me
Wait, just
took
say,
me 12
all right.
months to get pregnant with
I
her.
just want to say that is really true. When you're in the womb, you gain your mother's nervous system and how it operates during her pregnancy. So therefore, if you were stressed and anxious, then yeah, that's why I'm anxious all the time. But that's it. I'll go back on mute so you can
That
finish
makes
your
sense.
story.
That explains why I don't give a damn.
So it was a good pregnancy. All three of my pregnancies were good. But Ellie's birth, so the week that I went, I was due, it was her due date. She was due November. She's the only one of the three that was born on her due date. So I went into to my doctor's appointment on the 19th, and they told me my blood pressure was high. Uh-oh. We lost Anna.
I'm not too scared about that.
Here she comes. We lost you for a minute. Was that on purpose?
No.
Okay. So
I
you're back.
started my car up so that I'm not running my battery dead. And then I made sure to turn my Wi-Fi off so it wouldn't connect to my CarPlay. But then it tried to connect through Bluetooth.
Okay. Well, you're back now.
But I'm back.
So
And better than ever.
the week that I was due, Grandma Coplan, Aunt Gwen, and Ryan came to visit. Okay, so I had a lot of people at my house. A lot was going on. I was bigger than three houses. I was miserable. My blood, but I was swelling. I mean, the whole thing. So when I went into my last doctor's appointment on that Monday, the 19th, my blood pressure was high, and so they wouldn't let me leave. They
So it is
immediately,
genetic.
they immediately admitted me, and so what they did with Ellie is I had not dilated at all, but because my blood pressure was high, they needed me to start that process. So they gave me it's like a suppository type thing that they put where, that would be. I don't want to come right out and say it, but they inserted it.
Google it if you don't know.
Right. They inserted it, and then they transported me to my own room. Well, I was in the room. I was just on the bed. Like the nurse had not layered the bed or done anything on it. I just come in and sat on the bed, and she said, "It'll be okay. Let me go get all of the stuff because I want to put these extra layers on there because of the fluids and stuff that could come out, right?" And I'm laying there, and all of a sudden, I feel my water break. And it goes all over this bed that this woman's so sure I'm okay sitting on. And so Ellie was also the only child that my water broke instead of it being broken. With Anna and Lil, they broke my water. Ellie was the only one that it broke on its own. So the woman had to clean up and everything. And then I always had a hard labor. Like my labors, the process of dilating is always took a lot of time. With Anna, it took 17 hours. With Ellie, it took 13 hours. With Lil, it took 10 hours. But once I get to the delivery part, it's fairly quick and easy. With Ellie, once they gave me the epidural, I shook uncontrollably. I couldn't stop shaking. But then 13 hours
I
later,
do that
it's
when
born.
I get tired.
Oh,
Me too.
that's weird.
Me too.
I shake when I get tired. Like my leg will shake, or whenever I yawn, like my whole body shakes.
Yeah, I do that too.
I blame you.
I'll like yawn, and then the entire time I'm like coming down after the yawn, it's just body caked.
So then Ellie was born,
Is it correct?
12:38. Is that what it was? Yep. PM on November the 20th. It was a Tuesday. It was the closest to Thanksgiving as her birthday will ever be.
It was 12/18.
12/18. That's right.
I was going to say,
12/18.
I remember there being an 18 in there somewhere.
So Ellie's white blood cell count were high. So they released me to come home, but they wanted to keep Ellie because they were growing something in some sort of petri dish, and if it came back that she had an infection, they wanted to be able to administer her with antibiotics as soon as possible, so they wanted to keep her. Well, I was like, well, I'm not leaving. So we spent Thanksgiving in the hospital room. They allowed us to stay in the room that we were in, and Anna, your dad, and Ellie and me stayed there for Thanksgiving, and they brought us Thanksgiving dinner. So that was our first Thanksgiving together as a family of 4 was in the hospital room. But then you got to go home the next day because everything came back fine, and we
My white blood
brought you
cell
home.
count is still elevated to this day.
Seriously?
Yeah, it's constantly fighting itself.
Oh yeah,
Maybe that's what's wrong with you.
It's because of my arthritis that my white blood cell count stays high. We love it around here.
Okay, so the next phase of Ellie's birthday podcast is that we are going to ask her a series of questions. We each have 4 questions to ask. We will rotate. I wrote all of the questions down on index cards. Who wants to go first? Anna, you look excited to be here. Why don't you go first?
Wait, before you guys start, Anna, how old is Bella today?
Bella is, so I think we should probably explain that where I am. I am sitting in my car outside of one of my really good friends' houses in Indiana because today is her daughter's 14th birthday.
I thought that was it. I thought we were exactly 10 years apart.
Yeah. Yeah, she's 2011 and you're 2001. But yeah. So today is Bella's birthday. Today is also Cassie's dad's birthday. And then tomorrow is Ellie's birthday. So I'm sitting outside of my friend's house doing this podcast because this is also this Bella's birthday party.
I also want to call out that Ellie was born after 9/11, so I was pregnant during 9/11. Pregnant with her when I was on Fort Knox post when 9/11 hit. Ellie also should have graduated high school in 2020, and so she's a COVID graduate. So it seems to be the thing that 2001 babies get to experience, all the crazy
I was about to say
phenomenals.
tragedy. That's awesome.
I mean, she didn't really experience 9/11, but okay.
No, but that started it off.
Another reason why I have anxiety. I was in the womb, and I know that lady was stressed, big tripping. So, yeah, I experienced it in my own way.
Anna, would you like to go first? Read your first question, and then it'll go to Lil, and then it'll go to me.
I'm going to go from the one I'm least excited about to the one I'm most excited about because I got to handpick my questions.
Same.
What is a lesson that you learned from mom and from dad that you did not like as a child, but now you appreciate?
A lesson I learned from dad is, well, I guess it was both of them, but primarily I feel like dad said it the most, and that was failure to plan on your part does not constitute an emergency on mine. And I didn't like it as a kid for obvious reasons.
The difference is he said those exact words.
I remember Mom saying them too. I remember Mom saying them.
But he would
I
quote
learned
it.
it from him. I learned it from
And
him.
he would say it. And he would say it to the point now where even when I say it as a joke, I trigger myself.
But yeah, obviously I didn't like that as a kid because, when you're a kid, whatever you want it done right then and there, blah, blah, blah. But I appreciate it now as an adult because, it made me realize that just because someone else doesn't have their life together doesn't mean that I need to jump through hoops to help them get their life together.
As, I was going to say, as an adult, it is very fun to say that to other people.
Yes, and they just look at you like you're crazy, but like I meant it. Break it down. I meant what I said.
Think about it. Like, think about it. I genuinely meant, get the hell out of my face. You should have planned better.
Yeah, so it's not really like, obviously, like my friends, I'd do anything for my friends. But like, people at work, they're like, oh my gosh, I'm running late. Can someone do this for me? No, we work at the same time every day. How are you not prepared?
Or people want you to do something for them, but you can't because you have prior commitments, and then they start like talking to you out of pocket and getting an attitude like you owe
Right.
something to them, and you're just like, failure to plan on your part
Does
does not constitute an emergency on mine.
Right. Exactly. And then Mom, I don't know. Trying to think of what
Why is your tongue blue?
It's not, I guess it does kind of look blue now, but it's mostly
It's
black. It's supposed to be black from my cupcakes.
From the cupcakes.
Yeah.
Very nice cupcakes, by the way.
They're delicious. Allison, if you're listening.
Because I'm sure everybody listens.
Right.
So.
Allison, they are amazing. Thank you so much. And they're beautiful. Oh my gosh, a lesson from Mom. Clean as you go. Now that I really am not great at following this, but I still do appreciate it. And I am trying to add that habit to my life. As someone who lives alone, I'm responsible for all of the mess and therefore responsible for all of the cleanup. So it does help whenever you're cooking to clean as you go. So yeah, I think that
you just don't cook.
That too. I like tonight. My dinner, I think, is going to be courtesy of Outback.
Oh, because you have that gift card.
Yeah, but I don't know if I'm supposed to say that.
Oh
well.
No one knows where you got it.
Okay. Yeah, but I have a gift card, and so I can't wait to use it. That's for the viewer that gave it to me.
What was it, Amy?
That's not our only viewer.
What was it, Chrissy?
No.
She doesn't watch.
But yeah. Next
Bro,
question,
she had an episode on here
please.
and she doesn't watch the podcast?
Does she even watch her own episode? Shelby watched hers.
Well, that was before we were video.
I was going to say, when their episodes happened, there wasn't anything to watch. So what were they watching?
They listened. She listened.
You know what I meant. It's like saying I'm going to read a book, but I turn it on Audible.
Facts.
I just don't read.
You don't do either. Unless it's a magazine.
Anna doesn't read. She doesn't clean. She doesn't cook. That's why she's still single.
So what's your excuse?
I like it like this.
Men suck.
What Lil said.
Yeah.
And yet somehow, I feel like more times on this podcast, we found out that you've got like a secret companionship going on. You be coming out here with, I was hanging out. I was hanging out.
Guest.
Literally, be having somebody at your house and be like, hold on, there's somebody in the background. I'm like, who is at your house? Oh, this guy I met. Oh, my friend Brandon, or some other male name. So
it wasn't a secret. I was giving him a ride.
Right.
Well,
She
yeah, but
ended
there
up
have been
telling the
other times.
podcast.
This is true, but there are other times when you like appear
Right.
and then you say that you're gonna meet somebody, and then we ask you, and you're like, I don't want to say on the podcast, and we know.
Next
Okay,
question, please.
next question, Lil. It's to you.
What is your favorite family vacation? Like out of all the family vacations that we've been to, what is your favorite? I have an idea of what it would be, but I don't know what it is.
My favorite family vacation. Obviously, I love all of the trips to Atlanta, but I don't feel like that really counts as what you mean by vacation. So, therefore, I'm gonna have to go with the cruise/Universal trip because those were on
Yeah,
one
I knew it
trip,
was
so
gonna
they
be close.
count as one. But I loved Universal, and I would really like to go back now that I'm a Harry Potter fan because I had a panic attack at Universal because of just all of the people and everyone reaching over top. Like, I was in between Anna and Lil at the Ollivanders, the wand store, and they're both, like, reaching in front of my face like this, trying to grab different boxes. And Lil does something that Anna didn't like, so then Anna starts getting onto her and yelling at her over top of me. And I'm just like, I gotta get out of
Well,
here.
and also, no, I agree that the Ollivanders one shop was very overstimulating because they make it, you know, one of the pros about Universal is they make it look as true to the movie as possible.
As
And it,
authentic as possible.
yeah.
Which also
And
means that the stores are gonna be so small because that's how they are in Harry Potter.
if you'd let me finish, I'd have said that. Thank you, Kanye.
Oh my gosh,
Wow.
like we didn't all know that you were gonna get to the point anyways.
By the way, a friend of mine went to look for our podcast on YouTube, and it is marked as explicit. Just so y'all know.
Yeah, well. It's not like
I
we were gonna
want,
get any ad revenue from it anyways, so
and Mom told me this earlier today, and I immediately said, Lil.
Yeah, we know she's
eh.
the corporate. We say
I
other
make it
cuss
the
words
top
that
one, but I'm not the only one.
there. Yeah, we do say others, and I can't block them all out. So I choose not to. Okay, so it's my turn. So the first question that I have for you,
Oh,
Ellie.
wait. Before you go, I wanted to say I really did love the cruise as well. And I can't wait for our next one. And I'm more excited for the next one because the next one we'll all be adults and it'll be a primarily adult cruise. So we won't have to worry about a kid pooping in the pool and not being able to use it for a day. And we'll get to go, we can drink. I'm like super excited about that.
So our next cruise will be to around the Hawaiian Islands.
Yeah. That's the only thing though, is that the cruise to me was great up until the point where there were too many kids. And too many
I mean, it was a Disney cruise.
Right.
No, and I know, but it's not only that there were too many kids, there were too many kids whose parents did not know how to handle them. It's
Okay,
cool if you take your people there,
Next!
just
we're
figure
moving
it
to
out.
the next question. Okay. What
Okay.
is your best birthday memory?
I can really only remember this one birthday party that I had at PRP Skate Zone, and I invited all of my middle school. I was in middle school at the time. I think it was like 8th grade. I invited like all of my friends we rented out the whole skate rink and it was just for my birthday and all of my friends were there and yeah, I've that's the one I remember the most was having my birthday party there. Um, and although I don't remember it, I really love when people tell this story, even though it's slightly embarrassing. But I think it was my second birthday. They had it at Toys R Us, and Jeffrey the Giraffe came out, and I completely lost my shit. Ran for dear life, cried, screamed, didn't want to be there. And
You
so
called all the way up your dad.
yeah. So although I don't remember that, so it's not like my own memory, I enjoy hearing the story and seeing the pictures of, like, me and all of my like, Michaela Gillis was there and Aaliyah. They were all so small, like, we were all babies back then, and Kaylee was there.
Kaylee.
Yep. Just seeing all of my, like, childhood people as babies was super cute, and I love that's, like, it doesn't count because it isn't a memory, but that, yeah, is a favorite thing that happened
But
on my
it's
birthday.
memories
E-
shared to you through
every
others.
e- every encounter that Ellie had as a child with some kind of mascot or adult in a costume is a very vivid memory for me because they were all hilarious.
I remember one time we were at Bill and Nikki's, and I think it was Carter's birthday, and one of Bill's friends dressed up like a clown, and when that clown came around the corner, you took off like a bullet out of a gun.
Like
It
you
was
could have gotten a track scholarship.
Yes, absolutely. And then there was another time we went into Kroger when Kroger was next to Walmart. And we went in there and I was going to the pharmacy and you were in the cart and I guess it was Christmas time. I don't anyway. Everyone behind the counter at the pharmacy was dressed up like a different Christmas. So someone was Santa Claus, someone was Frosty the Snowman, someone was like the Grinch. I feel like someone was a tree. And you freaked out then too, and I had to leave the store. Yep. Those are my
And,
twos.
and she was never able to hold it together for the Salvation Army Santa Clauses too.
No, no, you mean the Alla Allas. Remember we used to go to Alla Alla and meetings with your dad and they'd have some
Yeah.
old man dressed up like Santa Claus? Nope. Ellie wanted nothing to do with that.
You know that you say that, that reminds me, I remember as a kid, I don't know why this just popped in my head. I remember telling myself as a kid at one of those Alla Alla things, don't be afraid of the Santa Claus. It's just a regular person. Like, I remember telling myself that, like, there's no need to be scared
And
of
yet,
Santa Claus. When Santa Claus comes out, don't be scared. It's okay. You're fine. So that just
But
like came into my head.
I would have to go up there and explain to like the elves or whatever that were handing out the candy to the kids, like, I need to get 2 things of candy because my sister's not gonna come up here.
Okay, Anna, you're next.
What is your favorite family tradition?
sorry, Ruby.
They
That
change
face.
every
That's why I
6
picked
months.
that's why I picked. That's exactly why I picked this question. I literally told Mom, I was like, most of these questions I picked because I feel like I already know her answer.
And I said,
Wh-
it's your answer, Anna. Why don't we let Ellie have a chance to answer?
They change.
I said,
So
I said Ellie's favorite family tradition is when my mom starts with. So I was thinking this year
Because last
for
year we
it
did this.
for insert holiday here, we could start doing this.
What do you think about?
But then the next time that holiday comes around, she'll call us all back up with the same script.
New
Hey,
idea.
but I have great
Completely
ideas,
different.
though, right?
I would not entirely agree with that
What
question.
idea would you say wasn't good?
any idea that she came to me that wasn't great, y'all know I workshopped it. So
Okay. There was one idea that was good, but it did not play out.
What is
Well.
it? What is it?
The vacation idea for
Uh,
Christmas.
let's not even that. Let's not even
That was
share
a
that
whole
on.
debacle.
Yeah, it was a debacle. It was.
so my favorite family tradition it would be going to Georgia for Christmas because it's just something I look forward to. It's the only time that we get to see everyone. We go down there during our summer shutdown, but we don't everyone is still, living their lives down there. And so we can't always see everybody. And
Yeah,
so
they all got jobs.
yeah, or their parents like um so Yeah, that would be mine. Is that, and I like going to the Duvals for Thanksgiving. We haven't done that as often as going to Georgia for
But
Christmas.
we've been doing that a lot more lately.
Yes, and
We're doing that this year too, right?
yeah,
Yes.
and I
Okay.
really enjoy that. I enjoy our game nights with them. Yeah.
And go ahead and buy your roll of quarters because we're going to be playing cards when we go. So
When are
y'all
we
got
going?
I told
you
I
got a
told
week's
Ellie
notice
I told Ellie to make sure to remind me.
I put it in my calendar to text and remind you. Also,
to bring quarters.
Well, to get quarters. That way I'm not getting them the day of.
Right. That way
Yeah.
you can go into a bank or something, or go to Kroger and get them, whatever.
also, yeah, those are my favorite traditions, family traditions. I like going and seeing our family. And I did like when you wrapped all of our presents in the same wrapping paper, and then I would always be like, I know that one's Lil's, that one's mine, that one's Anna's, and you'd be like, no, you're wrong. One is
And then come Christmas.
literally one is wrapped up in friends wrapping paper. That's not for y'all. I don't care what anyone says.
And then the other would be Harry Potter, and the other would be The Nightmare Before Christmas. Wonders who belongs to who.
Literally, the
Oh my
math
God,
is
I wonder
so
which
hard
one.
to math.
Literally, like, oh my God, I wonder which one of these ones is mine, or which one's Ellie's or Anna's. No, it's obvious.
So do you all like that better, or do you like the way that I did it last year?
I like picking out our wrapping paper
I like
because that's
picking out
what we've always done.
I like the way that you did it last year, where it was, because you did the 12 gifts. And I feel like that helped you a lot because you knew, okay, this wrapping paper is March and they're all getting the same thing. So, like, because I remember you would get us, like, the little keychains, for example. You would be like, no, don't open that one. You need to open this one because she's opening it. And, she can't open it because then you're going to know that you're getting that too. So I feel like that helped you a lot. And it was a lot smoother, I feel. And I really liked it. I liked all the different wrapping papers. Yeah, because I love wrapping paper.
I do like using a variety of wrapping paper. It also, it allows me to match up gifts. Like you all three might have gotten something different, but I would consider that like your big thing, like the one big thing that you're going to get. And then like if I got you got a shirt for each of y'all, I want you all to open that shirt all at the same time. So all three of you are opening shirts at the same time.
Or like those pants.
Oh, those pajama pants. So I got on a pair of pajama pants with my face on it. That was the best. That's the best gift I've ever got. Then there's the car
The car fresheners. I
my
love
face on it.
those.
Ellie misses the car freshener.
She does. She does. So probably Shelby does too.
Yes, you need to bring those back this year. I'm not joking.
All right. Lil, your question's next.
This is one of the questions I've really wanted. I don't really care about the other ones, but this is why, because I kind of have my own input on them, but I'll save it for whenever you want to ask me about it. But what positive trait does each sister have that you wish you had?
I didn't know I had any positive traits.
You do. It's just really hard
Clock
to get to them because
Clock it.
you do. It's just really hard for you to show them because you cover it up with all the obnoxious. And
The
it's really hard to keep the good
animosity
part.
that's just built into
Yeah.
Anna. Yeah.
You make it really hard.
I would say my positive trait for Lil is her unwavering loyalty to the people that she loves and cares about. She will not let you speak ill on any person that Lil cares about in front of her without hearing Lil's mouth. Like if you speak ill, for example, on Mom, Lil has something, she's going to say something. Like Lil is going to defend Mom for whatever it is. Lil has your back. And you don't even need to be in the same room as her. And that is something a quality that not that I don't have that quality, but I don't have it as strong as Lil does.
I agree. That's a quality I love about her. She will defend a friend's beliefs to the bitter end. She will stand up for those beliefs, and no matter what. So, yeah, that is an amazing trait. Okay, so what about Anna?
Ellie's digging deep for this one.
That's my
Um,
reaction when I think about myself too.
I would say Anna's no, I don't think every single person, and this is why I'm saying not everyone would think that this is positive, but Anna, it just is what it is. I think it's great. Maybe
I
that's
already
just
love. I personally, I love how this is going. I love the direction this is taking.
Anna has a very strong ability to stand up for herself, which I struggle with a lot. I wouldn't say I'm like full blown doormat, but I let people slide with things that I know Anna would not. And Anna just, sets her boundaries and doesn't let anyone cross them no matter who they are. And I appreciate that in her. I wish I had that ability to be able to tell anybody off, no matter who they were. And without, needing, like, you don't have to do something bad to Anna for Anna to put you in your place. Like, Anna will do it for free. And, I wish
My
I had
favorite
that
hobby.
trait. That's something I
Anna
wish
would
I
do it for the
had.
money.
So
If there was money involved, Anna would do it for the money.
well, just today,
I don't even need the money.
Anna and I went to coffee. We had
I'm
our
aware.
coffee mother-daughter thing today, and just in the coffee shop, she was telling me about people at work saying, "How come you can't do this?" And she responds with, "Well, because uh, it is built for someone who's primarily right-handed, and my primary hand is my left hand." And so she defends the fact she's left-handed and they're right-handed, so that's why it's easier for you and not for me. So that's just one example. But Anna does it with her flair. That's what makes it special.
Flair means
And
James Copeland's voice.
James Copeland's tone.
And voice.
Same thing.
No, if my voice was that deep, that'd be a sign of a hormone imbalance.
Okay.
But no, also, why can't you hold all of this with your hand? Well, you see how the number on your glove says 11 and mine says 6? That's why.
Anna, I'm down to a size 6 glove. Does Doug have extras? I'll be there on Friday or Saturday.
No, because they're mine.
You can't share?
You can't give me
Why,
a
with your
pair
sister?
with your sibling?
You can't give it to her
Just
as a birthday
one?
present? I'm joking.
Just one pair of gloves, Anna?
Hey, if she still counts that Victoria's Secret bag as a Christmas present, she can have them gloves as a birthday present.
I don't think she'll
Okay.
take the gloves. I'm gonna be real.
So
I think she'll find
I'll
a way to
just
get them
wait for
without
my
being her birthday
supervisor to
present.
order them.
okay, so I think it comes to
Ellie didn't like how that Victoria's Secret bag came back into the chat.
all right.
That Victoria's Secret bag has been like the pinnacle of y'all's relationship ever since it's happened. Like, I swear it. I hear about that Victoria's Secret bag whenever a
Every
birthday
Christmas.
celebration
Every
or
Christmas.
and birthday.
It cost me
If it's one of y'all's birthday,
$75.
yeah, when a Christmas or a birthday is brought up, that bag comes with it.
You had
Don't
to
worry-
spend
don't worry.
$75 to get the
Yeah, you had
bag.
to spend $75 to get the bag for free, and then you put it in a box.
But
You're like,
it
"Here you go."
cost me $75. Like today at Marshall's, I spent
Oh my god.
$100 and something dollars, and I got all of this stuff. Girl math.
Oh my god. No, not girl math. Oh my god.
Okay, my turn. What is your best school memory?
Oh, Lord. What? She didn't go to school. I said that to Mom.
Signing
I said,
herself
"She didn't
out.
go to school." Yeah.
Calling Cassie to come and get her.
Hey, Cassie would take me to Taco Bell. I'll forever remember. Like anytime I go to the Taco Bell by our house specifically, anytime I go to that drive-through, I get flashbacks of sitting in Cassie's passenger seat. She's like, "What do you want, Ellie?" "A chicken quesadilla, Cassie." She's like, well, back then I would make fun of Lil and I'd call it a quesadilla.
I still
I still do.
I still
Quesadilla,
call them
What-
quesadillas.
When did we
And a
stop?
and a leader
Yeah.
tard. She'd wear a leader tard to dance.
That dance class I never really went to.
Oh, you went. You just did other
Okay.
stuff.
Yeah, so I didn't really go. I'm gonna say that now. My time was wasted there.
I think you only went for like a month. I mean, you didn't have a recital.
I didn't even go. I didn't even care. I
was
was
gonna
having
say,
I'll
you-
go to
you-
dance and
You were there as far as an attendance sheet goes. You were there physically. You were not there mentally or emotionally.
So I have two favorite memories. One, which one's really my favorite? Okay. So the first one I'm going to say isn't my like number one. It's my second. And that is I went to one of my medical teachers and I explained her a list of symptoms and she goes, "You could have arthritis." And I'm like, "Are you sure?" She's like, "Yeah, it's a thing that happens to young adults. It could very easily be, what you're going through. Like the symptoms you described to me, the joint pain, sounds like arthritis." So I text my mom. "I think I have arthritis." "Ellie, you're 16. You don't have arthritis." Like at school, I texted her and that was her response was, "Ellie, you're 16. You can't have arthritis."
one
So
doctor's
that's
visit
because
later.
that was because I thought arthritis would happen, when you're old. I didn't know there was this juvenile arthritis or rheumatoid arthritis. I didn't know. I'm trying to defend myself here. You make me sound like I'm a bad mother.
So that's
And
one.
to be
And
fair,
then
to be fair, it's hard to defend yourself when you sound like that.
you can't have arthritis.
Yeah.
You
Um,
can't have arthritis. You're not
second-
75.
My second favorite also includes mom. Oh, I just thought of another one. One time Chrissy and Jack sent me flowers to school.
Oh,
And I loved
remember that.
But my real favorite one was, so my family tracks us on Life 360. I
Our mother.
And-
Not really our family. It's just mom.
right,
I was gonna
but
say our
our
mother.
family
tracks us.
has Life 360 and Kim uses it the most.
Who
And
do we have? Who do we have Life 364, Ellie?
Ellie. We told that story on here though.
We do have it for Ellie.
But so this one day in school, I had a field trip to go to Elle, Nepal. And I guess
It was for Spanish class, right? Because you were supposed to order your food in Spanish. Yes.
yes,
I remember now.
yeah, I'm sure. Well, we're on the bus going to Elle, Nepal, which is down the street from my high school. Okay, so it wasn't like we were crossing
So the word
city.
the word field trip is very generous.
Yeah, like it wasn't, yeah,
I don't even
It's
think it's
literally
a
like a-
mile.
no,
I think it's
No.
literally a field away.
literally. So, we are on the bus. I remember I was with Shelby in my seat and we are just, loving life. Well, my mom calls me. I'm like, the hell? Why is she calling me? I answer the phone. "Did you sign yourself out of school again? I told you to stop doing that. Why are you not at school?" "I'm on a field trip." "What? You didn't tell me about this field trip." "Yes, I did. You signed the permission slip."
So I had already called your dad because, I had your dad in on it because we were divorced at that time. So, yeah, he was already involved. I think he may have seen it too, because he actually was the one who introduced Life 360 to us. Well, Amy did, because Amy had it for Christopher. And so, yeah, he had it. Yeah, we were already in discussions
So
because I think I called him
what we
first.
got from that entire story is that Christopher's the problem child.
Right, y'all trying to
Oh,
blame it
Well,
on
at least
me.
at that time. Oh, you had your share.
Yeah, those are my favorite school memories. Also,
Okay.
when it all got canceled.
Yeah.
My last day of school in the middle of a pandemic, they decided to have an earthquake drill, which lines everyone up in the hallways and right next to shoulder to shoulder, right in the middle of the pandemic. Then they canceled school. I wonder how many people got COVID that day.
Look, if that's not a shining beacon to the lack of success of the Jefferson County Public School program, I don't know what is.
Okay, Anna, your question is next.
Now that you live on your own, what cooking skills have you mastered and which ones need to be refined?
I saw that one.
All of them need to be
All of them
refined.
what? You don't have any that's gotten better?
Not cooking rice.
Fuck you.
Explicit.
Ramen,
Whatever.
but that was already a skill you developed. You already had that one.
I already fixed
Yeah,
that one.
Ramen happened at the house, not at her.
And I
yeah,
fixed it.
she had her trial and error with ramen early in life.
Have you boiled any eggs since you've been at your house?
Yes.
I hope not.
I've refined that one at your house. I know how to cook a really good steak. If you know me, you know I am ride or die steak. Like I don't care what, I'm never gonna cut steak out of my life. And so yeah, that is a skill I feel, which, you know, I like a medium rare so that they don't take long. It's not hard, you know. So that was one I would say I mastered. And then everything else needs to be refined. I need a better like food thermometer because the one that I have, I just don't feel like it's accurate.
You need to add that to your giftful.
I will. I'm not expecting it like this year. I just
Yeah, because
and I really wasn't gonna have someone else buy it for me. I was just gonna get it myself, but I was just
okay.
throwing that out there.
Didn't Amy and your dad ask for Christmas lists? Did y'all give them your giftfuls?
Yes.
I did send them my giftful, but after some thought, I changed my gift, and I'm gonna do a bundle and save gift.
What? What's a bundle and save gift?
So basically, what I want is a high dollar item, and so I told Dad, I know you all are, you know, just $50 people, so if you could put my birthday and Christmas, since my birthday's so close to Christmas, put those together, and however much the gift costs, just divide that by, you know, $50, and that's how many years you don't have to buy me a birthday or Christmas gift. So
I'm still
What, are
here
you
to say
asking for something? Are you going to share it with us?
yeah, a gun.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah. Dad is like, I don't think that's something you want to buy me. So
Me?
yeah, you
You are correct.
know, I want a smaller one like Amy has one. I want one that's like Amy's size. But yeah, and he's gonna give me a gun safe to go with it because that is like my biggest fear with owning a gun is the possibility of a child getting a hold of it. Like that gives me so much anxiety. So I want one of those. And he was like, what's the point of having one if whenever someone's breaking in your house, you have to go through all of these steps? And then he tried to give me some workaround for the kid thing. And I was like, well, what's the point of doing all of that? You know, if someone comes to kill me, I got to take all this off. He's like, you could wrap a zip tie around it and lock it in place, and then even if a kid does find it, they can't do anything with it. I'm like, I'm okay. I'd rather just put my thumb on there, boom, pat, 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 instead of, trying to cut stuff. I don't have time for that. So,
I mean,
yeah,
at that point, then you got to buy both a gun and a knife because you got to buy the gun, tape up the gun, and then buy a knife to cut the gun out.
exactly.
Okay, so I
No, thank
think
you.
that you answered the question, Anna's question. Okay, so Lil, it's now to you.
That was Will's question. It's mine now.
No, you ask what you're about cooking, and we got to talking about
Okay.
the gun because of the thermometer, and I asked if she added it to her giftful, and that's how we. Yeah, go
What
Lil.
Yeah,
is
I'm starting
your
to lose track
most
because I thought this thing was only going to take like 45 minutes, and we're more than an hour into this.
Oh yeah. What is your most embarrassing story?
Well, all of my cooking stories are quite embarrassing. Like, I'm real embarrassed.
Clock it.
Um, but I would say personally
Don't
embarrassed.
worry, we're embarrassed for you.
I'm glad. Um, my own personally embarrassing moment was when Abigail Wilson was the nursing assistant who came in to the immediate
my
care
God,
room
Chris.
to look at the
Oh
cyst
my
on my butt.
Wasn't it Aubrey,
Yes,
not
Aubrey.
Abigail?
No,
Right?
It's Aubrey Wilson.
whatever her name
Aubrey.
was. Doesn't matter.
Still came into the room.
It matters to Lil.
Stared
It
at
was
your
her best
ass.
friend.
Was.
But yeah,
And you all thought that he was imaginary too.
um, but yeah,
We sure
so
did.
to me that was like kind of embarrassing. Trying to think of like other things that have embarrassed me. Oh, when I ran over a can of spray paint and had to drive around with an ombre car for like I don't even remember how long.
And you hated it. You
Hated
hated it.
it. Hated it. I was so embarrassed. And now Kim's going through the archives to pull up more embarrassment.
I was hoping I still had a picture, but I think I was looking on my computer and found it. When I'm editing
Hey,
this, I'll have to
can
see.
can I can I ask my question and we answer it and let you all go? Because like again, we've been doing this for like an hour and a half.
No,
Yeah, go
we've
ahead.
only been on here for 55 minutes. Go ahead.
So my other question is, what are family arguments that have become, or what are arguments that have become family legends?
Stop fucking throwing shit at me, bitch!
Explicit. And that's exactly what. Again, I picked questions that I thought I already knew your answer, and I was like, if her flipping that game board does not come up, I'm gonna freak out.
Okay, so you could go ahead and drop off.
Okay, yeah, because my phone's also about to die.
You're good.
So
Bye.
bye. I will see you all tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.
Bye, see you then.
10:15.
Yep.
Oh, I'm
Yeah,
gonna need to go and get my
10:15
birthday
right now.
Starbucks. So can I come over early, Mom, and me and you go do that? Okay.
Yes, you can.
That's
I have PTO tomorrow, so.
that's also why I
Can
wanted
y'all
to
give me
leave my dogs here because I'm literally gonna be here in the morning and then I'll be gone all day. So uh
Okay,
Can
so
I also
Lil did.
cash you in on this Starbucks?
Yeah, oh yeah, I'll get you something.
Thank God.
but I wanted to explain my answer to Anna's question. So me and Lil were playing the game Smartass with Shelby.
What's Shelby?
Yep. And somehow we got into an argument. I to this day I still don't remember what it was about. Do you, Lil?
Nope.
Yeah. That's a lot of
And
me
that's
and
the thing
Lil's
with
fights.
arguing as siblings. Yeah, that's the thing with us as siblings is that we get into some petty yah ass argument, and we don't remember what it's for. By the end of it, we
Yep.
don't know. We don't even remember.
Yep. So
And if we do, it just leads to another one.
oh. So Lil started throwing game pieces at me. Like the little, like, if you played Smartass, the little token piece, the donkey, she kept throwing them at me, and I lost it. So I picked up the corners of the game board that were close to me, and I flipped it over on her, and I told her to stop throwing shit at me, bitch. And I was about to crash out on her, but then I saw at the corner of my eye that Shelby was recording me, and all of a sudden I just couldn't take it as seriously anymore. I realized how stupid I was, so yeah. But family legend nonetheless. When I show people that video, they can't believe that it's me in that video because I rarely lose my mind like that. It's only Lil. Only Lil Coplan can get me there, really. Like
I think it's only you though that could get me there too.
that
I
maniacal
really think
laugh
it's only
is
us.
weird. Yeah, it's like Lil just
I'm sorry,
knows
but thinking of our
exactly what to
relationship
say
kills me.
to just get under my skin. And yeah, so a lot of people don't believe that it's me in the video, but it is. And that's like a family
Yeah.
legend now. So yeah.
Me and Ellie just find ways to get under each other's skin because Ellie does that shit to me too. And I think I kind of can I add my answer to one of these questions that we already asked. I meant to earlier. And I probably forgot. The lesson one, a lesson you've learned from mom or dad. Something I've learned from dad that he used to tell me all the time. Just walk away. Don't have the argument with her. Don't feed into it. Don't react. Light work. Walk out the room like nothing even happened. I can do that now. I could not do that when I was a kid. If it was anything Ellie related, immediately I was already pissed. It didn't matter. The minute you said Ellie's name in a sentence, huh. It used to
Okay.
rage me so hard.
Is it my turn?
Yeah,
Oh, I thought Lil asked hers. Yeah, Lil
I
asked
did, and then Anna
about.
went, and then Mom goes, and then it'll go me next.
Yeah.
'Cause it's Mom's turn.
Yeah, I haven't gone yet. I
No,
still have
it's
2
Anna,
questions.
Lil, Mom. That's how we've been
Yeah,
doing
but
it.
then we jumped to Anna because she wanted to leave.
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
So it's to me. Rank your top 5 TV series, and I want you to go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So for the record, Ellie is a TV watcher. She is not a movie. I mean,
Connoisseur.
she does watch movies, but her go-to is
The TV
TV
show.
series, and she will rewatch TV series over and over and over again before she'll watch a movie. So I'm curious.
Or she'll
We're
watch the
curious.
same seasons. Like Mom's
Yes.
doing it now. Mom's watching like the whole series before the new season. Like that's what Ellie does. Ellie watched the whole show and then the new season. And I know that's how she works it because that's what happened to Grey's Anatomy. She heard the newest season was coming out, and then you started rewatching it again.
So for Grey's Anatomy, I can't watch the whole series before the new season comes out because
Not anymore.
right, because
Not
there's
anymore.
It's gotten so many.
yeah, there's way too many. But I will go back. Well, nowadays because they release everything so far apart, you kind of have to go back and watch the whole last season. But I will always at least watch the last episode, especially Grey's because they always leave on a cliffhanger. This is so hard. I have so many. Okay,
You got her tough questions.
I know this is a hard one. So I would say number 5 is the Kardashians. I don't know why. They just remind me that money doesn't buy you happiness. And no matter how rich you are, men still treat you like shit. No matter how good you look, people still hate on you. No matter how successful you are, you still have bad days and you still cry and they just remind me that people with money are they're just still just people, and that's what I really like about them. And they're just funny. Drama is funny.
Okay.
Number 4, I would say Stranger Things. I
Mom's
am
watching that right now.
Yep, I've already rewatched it all. Yep.
Me too. That's what that meant. Me too. Is that sign language? ASL?
No, me too is when you do a Y and you point to the other person and you between it. So you make the Y by sticking your thumb and your pinky out and keeping your 3 fingers down. Yep, Ellie's doing it.
Am
So
I
then you
not
just
doing it?
move.
Or am I doing it's not
No, you're
hang
doing it
10?
now. You don't do hang 10. You just move your wrist back and forth. Yep, to that. Good job. That's me
It's
too.
also same.
Yeah. Well, same as to the side. When you face it outwards and you go to the side. Mom outwards. Fingers. Yep, there you go.
Um, but so Stranger Things is 4. 3 would be Criminal Minds.
That's
2
such a good
would
show.
be Do you know which 2 I'm stuck between?
I know one of them. I may know
Friends
the
and
other.
John and Kate plus 8.
Mine I think is Friends and Bob's Burgers.
No, it's Friends and Grey's Anatomy.
Yeah, Friends and Grace.
I'd put Friends up there. I would have said Friends was your number 1.
Yeah, I think
Friends
that's
is definitely your number
yeah, I
one.
would say number 2 is Grey's Anatomy. A close number 2 though is Grey's Anatomy. And
Because Friends is the show you watch to fall asleep, and to me, that's your favorite show.
yeah. Well, my fall
Well, that's
asleep
why
show changes because like I watch Bob's Burgers to go to sleep. I've been falling asleep to the Golden Girls. No,
I've seen
I
that.
already finished that one. Lately I've been falling asleep to New Girl. But that's just because I always have a show, so I have 2 shows I watch mostly at the same time. So there's one show that I watch every single episode, and then there's another show that I don't care, like it's more like background noise when I turn it on. So whenever I am, laying in my bed prepared to go to sleep, I'll turn that lesser show on as my sleep show. And right now it's New Girl. Um but yeah, Friends is number 1. I know I can walk into a room with Friends playing and tell you I can't
What
be like,
episode?
"Oh, this is the one where blah blah blah," like the episode title, but I could figure out what episode it is, what's gonna happen within, 5 minutes of watching the episode.
Probably less than, to be honest. I feel like you could do it in less.
Okay, Lil, your last question.
My last question is, what is the song that you consider the best car jam session song?
So, like a car jam by myself, I'm asking mom to be more specific on this question because I know she's the one that wrote them. So, a car jam by myself or a car jam with other people?
By yourself.
Poison by Rod Wave.
Okay, because I was gonna say it doesn't necessarily mean you're jamming out. It just means that like you could just really get into it. Whatever it could be, a ballad and type of thing, or it's whichever one you feel you get the most into.
I would also say um, No Hands by Waka Flocka Flame. Because that song
I
comes
can only
on
imagine the way that
anywhere.
mom tried to say that name.
I've
Only
never
imagine.
heard of that name before. That's what it's like a
No, but that's
waka waka flame.
Waka
I
Flocka.
knew it. I knew she was gonna do that. I
Waka
called
waka.
it. I heard that name and I went, Mom, put this up so bad.
Yeah,
I
it
knew.
did.
I knew.
But yeah, I would say that song, No Hands, it could come on anywhere and like at a bar or whatever, and uh I'm jamming out. I don't care who's there, who sees me. I know almost all the words to that song, and yeah. But in private, I would really any Rod Wave song I can really get into. But yeah,
But if you had to pick, it'd be Poison.
it would be Poison. Yeah, that one just really resonates with me.
Fair enough.
Okay. All right, so your very last question is mine, and that's where I want you to tell us, where do you wanna be in 1 year, 3 years, and 5 years?
So far in the future.
Well, in 1 year, I wanna have a fence in my backyard. In 3 years
I can hear mom laughing through your microphone, Ellie, and it's killing me.
Those are adult problems right there.
all of these are about to be adult problems. In
I think it's kind
3
of hard to say that these aren't
years
going to be adult problems.
in 3 years, I would like a new driveway. I don't know. To have a new driveway because my driveway
That's a good it's, like, broken up,
yeah,
like, when you come up, it's like you're going up a small speed bump.
yep. Because that tree I have a tree right next to my driveway. So its roots
Yeah,
are
it's got
under
roots.
my driveway and have lifted my driveway up and therefore caused that breakage. So, yes, I would love, to get a new driveway. And then in 5
Oh,
years, I
I have
will
a
hope
question though. If they have to get rid of the tree, are you going to get rid of the tree or are you going to keep it?
why would they have to get rid of the tree?
I'm just saying, because they might have to get rid of the root, and if the root can't come off, then they'll have to get rid of the tree. I don't know. I don't know. It's just the thought process that I had.
Cross that bridge when she gets there in 3
Yeah,
years.
and I mean I would prefer not to get rid of the tree because the tree provides a lot of shade for my house. So in the summer, my home doesn't get as warm as other people's because not only does it have that tree, but then on the other side of the driveway, I have a giant pine tree. So that one also provides a lot of shade. So I would prefer to keep it. But if it needed to go for my new driveway, sayonara. Um, and then 5 years, I hope to be not fully debt free, but I have acquired some credit card debt in my time. And so I hope to be that debt free. So I'm really
Those
excited.
are amazing goals to have for yourself over the next
Also, I still hope to
1,
be
3, and
skinny.
Oh, now why the hell
that
would
I
that
can
change?
I can relate to those goals. All of those goals are great goals. Okay, well, I think this is a time for us to stop and sing Ellie happy birthday. Lil, are you ready?
Yep.
Happy
Happy
birthday
birthday
day
to
to you.
you. Happy
Happy
birthday
birthday
to
to you.
you.
Happy
Happy
birthday,
birthday, dear
dear
Ellie.
Ellie.
Happy
Happy
birthday
birthday
to
to
you.
you. Cha cha cha.
And happy many more till you're 1984 now that mom can't ruin it.
Thank
Yes.
you
So,
guys.
Ellie, tomorrow we will be going to see a double feature of Wicked. It's gonna be so every birthday, each person gets to pick where we're gonna go and have dinner, and so Ellie elected instead of doing dinner that I treat everyone to the movies, to the double feature. So, that will include the 3 of them, myself, and Cassie. And I also part of it is I bought popcorn and drinks for everybody. Well, I think I got 2 big popcorns. One I got refillable, one isn't. And I think it's because I initially bought Ellie and my ticket to Wicked, the double feature, and I don't think I got that one refillable. Then Ellie comes back I come to Ellie and I said, Anna, I know Anna's gonna wanna go. Would you be okay if I ask Anna and Ellie? I mean,
You mean Lil?
Ellie and Lil. So she was like, "Okay, yeah, the
Anna
other
and Lil.
2. Can I go ask the other 2?" And then when I asked Anna, she was like, "Can I ask Cassie too?" So then I was like, "Okay, well then," I called Ellie and I said, "This is getting to be a bit much. This is gonna have to be part of your birthday present." And that's when she said, "Well, instead of dinner, we'll do this." And I said, "Okay, well then when I do the popcorn, I'll get the refillable popcorn. And then I got everybody drinks. But if they want anything besides the popcorn, you all are on your own for that.
Okay, peanut M&Ms I can pay for.
I plan on hopefully they do like an intermission between the two.
I'm sure they will. Yes.
So
I thought they were. I thought when Mom told me about it, that they had a 1 hour intermission. It'd be like the first one, and then an intermission, and then the second one, an hour.
an hour?
Yes.
Oh wow.
I don't know if it's an hour, but
It might be half an hour. Half an hour seems more reasonable to me.
Well, during that time, I'm gonna go to the concession stand and get like real food. Like I might get like pizza or something. Because popcorn, although it does like fill me up, it doesn't like satisfy. So, yeah, I'm looking
Okay.
forward to that.
All right. So just a brief overview of the next several episodes. So next week will be kind of our final group episode for this season. So it'll be our last where all four of us will be together. And then the first Wednesday in December will be Lil and my mother-daughter episode. And then the second Wednesday in December will be Anna and my mother and daughter episode. And then the last episode of season 1 will be Ellie and my mother and daughter episode. Then we'll take a 2-week break, and then we will start that first Wednesday in January as season 2, episode 1. So this concludes episode 33 of the Coplan Cabana. And as always, we appreciate everyone who's tuned in to the Coplan Cabana. We live in the south end of Louisville, Kentucky, at the Coplan Cabana, where Kimmy does all the work and they're just here for the show. At the Coplan Cabana. Cha cha cha. Now, I'm telling you all, I don't know if our viewers see it, but like Anna and Ellie jam out to the song. Like I'm waiting anytime they're going to start singing along.
Keep on waiting, sweetie.
I have a question.
Okay.
Can I petition for a new theme song come season 2?
No. Denied.
Well, that's a good
Okay.
thing I want to ask you.
Okay.
Mom, I
All
would
right.
like to request that you do that.
I mean, you can request it all you want. It's a free country. You can definitely request
Well,
it.
that's
and
what
we
I'm
can-
doing.
Okay, well, good luck. You're going to have to request and bring the lyrics. You were actually the one that brought this one to the table. Anyway,
That's true.
this one
This time I'm
matches.
challenging you to find a new one for season 2.
I don't know. I mean, I might add a verse. I tried to do that earlier, but it matches our the name of our show, the Coplan Cabana, and I'm not changing that.
I think you need to figure out a way where you can pre-record it and then
Yes, agree.
so you
I
don't
will.
have to sing it. You can just add it in later.
Yes, I agree. That is exactly what I want to do. Okay, so that concludes episode 33. Thank you all so very much. Happy birthday, Ellie. I hope you have the best birthday couple of days. The rest of the week we'll be celebrating you, and happy 24th. I hope the 24th year was as great as 23 and better.
Real.
So, we'll podcast y'all later.